Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you read by the title, today I'm going to be doing my top 5 drugstore blushes. This is going to be a combination of both cream and powder blushes, so that is what I'm going to be talking about today. I've been doing this series on my channel, so if you haven't checked out several other of these like top 5 affordable blank products, I will leave the links to all those down below. So yeah, today we are going to be talking about blushes, and blushes have been very popular lately. I feel like everyone is into them more than like any other makeup product. Everyone's been on their blush gig, which is crazy because I remember a time when myself included absolutely hated blushes, and it's crazy how it's just such a big trend now for the really intense blushes. So I picked my top 5 that have the most pigment, that are the most affordable, and the ones that you'll be able to find in any drugstore. Before we get into today's video, don't forget to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and give this video a thumbs up. And now without further ado, we can go ahead and jump right into the video. Okay guys, so let me start off by saying that blush has been such an important part of my routine lately. I feel like this past year I've really gotten into blushes. I used to be the one that didn't own a single blush, and now I own so many different blushes, and I just can't choose. I basically play with each one because they are all fabulous, and it's just depending on my mood. They have different undertones, so I know you're thinking like, okay, all blush should pretty much be the same, but I do have some that are more subtle, some that are more pigmented for different occasions. So those are the ones I'm going to be talking about today. And of course, the most important part is that they're all super affordable. In my personal opinion, I feel like you really shouldn't be spending like $30+ on blushes because there are so many good ones at the drugstore. Okay, so let me start off with the cream blush. This is no particular order. I'm just gonna go based off of like what I have right in front of me. So this is not from like most favorite to least favorite or anything. It's just what I have. So the first one I want to talk about is the Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush. I have the shade 140 Rose Romance, and this is 0.37 fluid ounces, and it is a liquid blush, of course, as it says on the name. So I have the Ulta website pulled up here, so I have everything here. So it looks like they have a total of 6 different shades in this blush, and you could be thinking like, why do you need 6 different shades and blushes? But they have so many different undertones, some that are darker, some are really light, some are more like on the orange side. So they have a lot of options. I know everyone is different, everyone has different undertones, so the blush I'm using might not work for you, but this is kind of like in the middle. It's not too pink and not too dark. I don't think anything too dark on my skin tone would look good, but this is like the perfect in between the Rose Romance one. It's literally right in the middle. So this one on Ulta's website is $9.99. So the benefits say it's a sheer buildable formula, and it lets you control the flush factor, and I can definitely agree to that. When you first put it on and then you blend it out, it's intense, but depending on how much you're blending it out, if you're using a beauty blender or a brush, you can definitely tone it down no matter how much you put on. Which is one thing I personally really love, because sometimes I get a little heavy-handed with it and I'll put a lot on, and then when I'm blending it out, I don't ever have to worry, because as long as I blend it out to my desired shade, it's never going to be like too harsh or anything. It's basically based on your hand. This is actually the first liquid blush I bought, and it worked out so well because of how easy it blends out, and I never have a problem with it. It's just super simple. And I know liquid blushes are the trend out right now because of Madison Beer and her little tutorial, so if you're looking for an affordable one, this is the best one. This one on Ulta's website has almost 200 reviews, and they're at like a 4.5, which is great. And yeah, it's just a very easy blush to work with. The only thing I don't really like is the applicator, just because it's like, it doesn't have a wand. It's just kind of like this, and it's almost meant to like put on the back of your hand first and then dot it on, just because this is kind of harsh, so it's kind of an odd applicator. I definitely think it should have like a little sponge or something to make it a little better to apply, or a little wand. But yeah, I don't really like the applicator. That's the only con I can pretty much say. The next one I'm going to be talking about today is a ColourPop blush stick in the shade Under Pressure. So it's a little cream blush. So this is what it looks like. It comes in a stick applicator, and I really like it. It makes it super easy. Unlike the Milani one, you can just go ahead and dot it on and you're good to go. You can blend it out with your finger, you can blend it out with a sponge, with a brush, whatever. But it just makes it really easy. It's a really nice like to-go blush. If you are someone who uses blush on a regular basis, you know that blush kind of tends to be the first thing that goes in your makeup. It fades really easily after like a couple of hours, if that. So I really like this because you can definitely take it to go. go and just reapply it, and like I said, just blend it out with your finger and you're good to go. Especially since blush is such a major step in a makeup routine now, and everybody wants to keep that rosy look. This is good for taking in your purse. I really like doing that and just putting it on and reapplying. Okay, so on Ulta's website, there is a total of 4 different shades in this blush stick. This was $8, so it's a steal. I will say with this one, it is a little more sheer than the Milani one. You kind of have to build it up to get your desired pigment, just because it is supposed to be a little bit more natural. So the next blush I'm going to be talking about is this one. It's by Juvia's Place and it's Serafina. So this one is only available on Ulta.com, not even in stores. I actually was able to get it in stores a while ago, like a year ago, but I guess they no longer have it in store. It's only online. Actually, yeah, it says online only. So this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade. It's 0.63 ounces, so you get quite a lot. I haven't hit pan on it, and like I said, I've had it for a year. This one I will say is the most pigmented blush I have in my collection out of all of them, including the liquid blush. This is the most pigmented. When you put it on, a little goes a long way. You have to be super light-handed with it, because if you get carried away, you are gonna be looking crazy. And I know everyone loves a good blush, and everyone is trying to, you know, put blush everywhere on their face, but this one is very intense and you do have to be very light-handed with it. Yeah, so this one is actually only $8. It is rated 5 stars and it has 185 reviews. So this is the only, I think this is the only product I've ever seen that is rated 5 stars, and every time I use it, everyone always loves it. Everyone asks me what I'm using, and this is an $8 blush, guys. And so the next one I'm going to be talking about is probably the OG and the first blush I ever bought, because I was someone who was scared of blush, and this made it super easy to start wearing blushes. That is the Milani, and it's super disgusting. Sorry guys, this is like my pomade on it, but it's the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. So this is what it looks like. You guys are all probably familiar with Luminoso, and to this day, this is one of my favorite blush because it does have that light shimmer to it, and it kind of gives you a glow. So you don't even need a highlighter over top. I know not many people wear highlighter anymore. I still do, but when I wear this blush, I don't need one just because it already has that light shimmer. So you get the best of both worlds. So this one is lightweight, so you do have to apply it kind of heavy-handed to get a really nice pigment, but I like this one for an everyday occasion, or just when I'm trying to go for that like very minimal blush look, and I'm trying to focus more on like my eyes or something like that. I try to go in with this one. It's just beautiful. I just really like the shimmer inside of it. It's so beautiful. It saves me a step in having to do like a highlighter over top. This is like a 2-in-1. They have 8 different shades in the baked blush, but I will say this is like the most popular one. You've probably heard everyone and their mother talk about this, and that is because it is the best one. This one is $9.49 on Ulta.com. That is such a random price, but it's $9.49. You could get this anywhere. It's been available for years and years and years, but it's probably one of Milani's best sellers. I feel like everyone has the Milani Luminoso. Everyone has it, and this really put like Milani on the map. This blush is just so pretty, so nice, so sheer, has a cute shimmer, and it's so cute. So the last one I'm going to be talking about, and my newest one to my collection, is the e.l.f. Putty Blush, and this one is in the shade Bora Bora. So it's so cute. Their names are the cutest things ever. They have like Turks and Caicos, they have obviously Bora Bora, they have Bali. They have the cutest names because basically their branding for this is like tropical. Like when you're on vacation, this is like the perfect go-to blush. It's really like lightweight and buildable, and it kind of just gives you that like island glow, you know. That's like their marketing that they're going for here. So this blush is only $6, and they have 5 different shades. They have darker ones, more coral ones, which is really nice to have those options. I definitely want to get a darker one in this. This one is very pink, and the reason I got this one is because this is the only one they had in store. So I decided to get this one not even that long ago. So I definitely want to get just a little bit darker ones. This one will be super cute for the summertime, so I'm not complaining about it, but I definitely want to get a darker one. And the main ingredients on this are argan oil and vitamin E, so you can definitely tell that it is going to be very creamy, easy to blend, and buildable. So that is personally what I really love, and I think this is going to be my go-to summer blush just because of, first of all, how pink it is, and also how creamy and rich it's gonna like apply on my skin. But yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will definitely do another one of these videos soon, probably like highlighters next or something. I love doing these because I am a drugstore stan and I'm always on the hunt for the best drugstore products. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I will catch you guys in my next video.